And you know, I looked deeper into it and things like that. And I remember her giving me like a website. And it's not only just for like, you know, P work. It's like just overall S work in general. It could be for photos. It can be for pictures, you know, videos, just things in that nature. You know, he said he didn't want to tell me over the phone because he didn't want to scare me away. So I'm staring at him in my living room, because when you hear P, you think of gorilla, you think of aggressive, you think of, you know, all the above. You know, I'm from a small town. I don't know. I'm gonna have you a lawyer within 30 days if you come with me. I'm gonna, you won't have to worry about a car. I'm gonna get you a car. Just they tell you, they sell you dreams. I just knew it wasn't a situation where I could approach him and be like, I want to leave, you know. Once they got to the red light, I'm watching them from the window, and he turned left. Y'all, I left everything. When I say everything, I left everything. Everything that I brung, everything that he brought, and I just took off running.
Pull up on your thought, she gone, I'ma call it girl still. Then she gave me top and I ain't call it girl still. But I'm
still Hustle Daily. What's going on, Hustle Nation? Welcome back to another video, man. We got a good story time for y'all today. Ooh wee. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at the top of the screen. I need to start using this hand. This hand. No, this hand. Yeah, I need to start doing this one. Boom. At the top of the screen. Another story to that time. Story time on how she used to be a 304. If y'all don't know what a 304 is, it's a H-O-E. You feel me? 304 ho, 304 ho, hoes be a 304s. Y'all never heard of that? I know I seen somebody in the comment was like, what is a 304? So there you go. Here we go. Let's get it.
Story time on how I used to be a 304. Okay. So, I was 18 years old, and I lost custody of my daughter. Now, I'm going to give y'all a story time on how and everything, but the situation was so unfortunate, not my fault, and I was just devastated. Now, at the time, 18, my income was very limited. And so when she got taken from me, I lost a lot. And I just felt like it was a situation where it was everybody against me. I had family members and DSS fighting against me for my child. My car was in my mom's name, and I remember her taking my car from me because I would not sign my daughter over to her. So not only did I lose my place, I lost my car, I lost my job. It's a long story. I have to get deeper into that when I get to that. But yeah. So I'm house to house, y'all. And I just remember applying everywhere to like income-based apartments. And I remember getting a call and for an apartment, but it was in a town that I was not from. But of course I took it. I'm house to house with bags and boxes and baskets. So yeah, I took it. So I didn't qualify for food stamps because my daughter was taken from me. So I'm in the apartment now, no furniture, but I can't feed myself. So I just remember just being so down and out and so down bad. And my best friend, she's still my best friend to this day, she was a P star. TikTok is very sensitive, so I'm going to watch what I say. But you just have to use your common senses. So
she was a porn star.
My best friend is a P star. And I just remember her trying to tell me, you know, do this, do that, do this, do that. And I'm like, no, I just can't picture myself, you know, being on camera, you know, doing that. And I have a daughter. So she's like, amateur work. You don't have to be in like a agency. You don't have to be public. You don't have to make that a thing. You can do like amateur work to where your face sometimes is not on the camera and everything. And, you know, I looked deeper into it and things like that. And I remember her giving me like a website. And it's not only just for like, you know, P work. It's like just overall S work in general. It could be for photos. It can be for pictures, you know, videos, just things in that nature. And I remember this man, you know, chatting with me on there. And so we exchanged numbers and we're on the phone. I say every bit of 2 to 3 days. And I just remember him coming to see me. And so he came and saw me. And little did I know he was a P. TikTok is sensitive, so use your common sense.
He was a pimp. He was a pimp.
So, at the time he comes to my house, and y'all, we are talking for like maybe 3 hours, and he's asking me like my situation. And that's what peas do. That's what peas do. That's what peas do. They figure you out. They take little girls, vulnerable girls, fresh. You know, I was 18. No, not that much support, and I was in a very bad situation. And you know, I'm telling him, I don't have an attorney. I need an attorney to get my daughter back. I don't have the money to get an attorney. I'm in this apartment every day. No furniture. I can't even feed myself. I don't have a car. You know, I'm going on and on and on. And he came out and told me. He said, I'm a P. He said, and I want you to come with me. And I'm looking at him, and he let me know that it wouldn't be right for him to knock me, is what they call it, without letting me know what he was off top. You know, he said he didn't want to tell me over the phone because he didn't want to scare me away. So I'm staring at him in my living room, because when you hear P, you think of gorilla, you think of aggressive, you think of, you know, all the above. You know, I'm from a small town. I don't know. So, yeah, I'm looking at him, and I'm like, I'm kind of scared, but he's not giving me the vibes that I should be. So I'm you know, I'm listening. So he's like, I'm going to have you a lawyer within 30 days if you come with me. You won't have to worry about a car. I'm going to get you a car. Just, they tell you, they sell you dreams. So, you know, at this point, I'm all in. And he's like, he has another girl. And so now I do feel more comfortable. She was a little older than me. I want to say I was 18. She was maybe like 21, 22. And so, you know, I'm like, okay. So y'all, I pack my things up and I go with this man. And at the time, he wasn't far. He had a hotel in Greenville, South Carolina. But the very next day, he was taking off and going to Florida. So, but I didn't know that. I think now, because he knocked a new girl, he's going to a bigger city, you know, because it was just her when I got there. But yeah, okay. So I'm in the car with him, and we go to the hotel where he introduces me to his bottom girl. If you know, you know. And apparently she was not aware that he knocked a new girl. And off top, I knew it was some boyfriend pimping going on. Off top, the energy, the vibes, she was not happy at all that I was there. Asked where did he get me from and everything, but he got her in check. And she eventually calmed down, but you can still feel the energy. But yeah, you gotta know me. You gotta know who I used to be to know. You know. Yeah, okay, so I'm there, and I remember them sitting me down and showing me a video of Pimp Snooki. Basically, a video of him training a 304 of his own, and basically telling me the rules of being a 304 with a. So I remember, like, when you're in the presence of another, don't look them in the eyes. Always keep your head down. Refer to yours as daddy at all times. It's just overall being submissive, okay? And I remember him taking me and buying me lingerie. And we was in a room, and he took like pictures of me. You know, I posed, he took pictures. He was in charge of my ads. At the time, I did not know how to answer the phone. Like, y'all, I'm literally 18. They're teaching me the game. So, they had, you know, they offered me some. I kindly declined. So I'm reading the room at this point. I received a phone call from my grandma. So we're about to go to Florida the next day. I received a call from my grandma telling me to come pick up something. So before going to Florida, he took me to my grandma's house. Now he's with me. And as I walks in, my grandma hands me a paper with her phone in the other hand, taking pictures of me receiving the paper. So basically, she served me. My mom, it's my mom's mom, my grandma. My mom had got a lawyer and she was now serving me to go to court to get custody of my daughter. So now my game face is really on. Like, I gotta make. Okay, so off top, I knew I was not gonna be there for long. I knew it wasn't no situation that I wanted to stay in. Y'all, it was clear that this was some girlfriend, boyfriend keeping going on. Like, she was not happy that another girl was there. She was used to being the only one making money. It was bad. It was bad. So we get to Florida. So he takes us to a club. And it had to be like an amateur club because we got hired like that. So we work in the lines by night. We in the club during the day. She did webcam also. So I don't know if y'all know what that is, but it's like live. You know, not gonna go into that, but yeah. So we have like a slow night or a slow day. We're in the club. So just overall, just, you know, making money. But me being me, I'm picking up on everything. I knew I was gonna get the fuck away from these folks quick. Do you hear me? I just didn't know how. And I knew it would not be easy, being that, you know, he drove from South Carolina to Jacksonville, Florida. He got me bundles. He got my nails done. He bought me lingerie. He's buying me food every day. And just overall, I just knew it wasn't a situation where I could approach him and be like, I want to leave. You know? And it just got so weird, y'all. So weird. Like, this girl, it was clear. Like, even where this man slept at became a problem. When I made money, it was a problem. So me being me, I'm picking up on the websites. I'm picking up on how calls are being answered. I'm picking up on every freaking thing, y'all. And I kid y'all not, this lady saved my life. And I feel like she really, really did. It was clear to see I was a little girl, 18. And she got me off and up there. Like, y'all, I gotta tell y'all how I escaped that situation. So one day, in my job, he's fighting her. And y'all, I would wake up and this girl going crazy on the bed. Like, y'all know how hotels is made. Y'all know how hotels is made. Like, I'm looking over the bed. Like, this girl jumped. I still got the videos to this day on my Snapchat. Like, I really wish I could show y'all, but I don't want nobody, doing too much. But y'all, waking up and seeing a person jumping up and down, head like going like, y'all, it was just a terrible situation. Mind y'all, I'm new to this. Why would you scam me like that? So y'all, yeah, it was bad. And I'm not saying a lot on purpose, but it was a lot. Like, from how they were acting when they got high to her just being jealous, and just call it my intuition. But I woke up one day, and I think they felt that my energy was off too. And just call it my intuition. But the day that I left, the day that I escaped them, I never knew both of their real names. I was told to call him Daddy or King. That was the name that I knew. So, never knew their real names. And one day, it was morning time, and y'all, the energy had been off the whole night. I couldn't even sleep. And mind y'all, I stopped being as motivated. Like, I didn't even want to see nobody else. It's just, y'all, the energy never lied. Mind y'all, this is his bottom girl, this is his down girl, and it was clear to see she was just head over heels from him, and he like had total control over her, and like most do, So me being new to the situation, y'all, and I've always have been spiritual. I've always have, just been on point about things. And I don't know what it was, but my intuition that day was like, you gotta go. Y'all, it was how they was looking at me. It was the energy. They left without me one morning. He told me that he was taking her to the club. All the things was there, laptops, cameras, very expensive watches, everything. Y'all, I kid y'all not. The hotel had like a balcony. And I could see, it was a Bank of America across from the hotel. And once they got to the red light, he drove a Cadillac. Once they got to the red light, I'm watching them from the window. And he turned left. Y'all, I left everything. When I say everything, I left everything. Everything that I brought, everything that he brought. And I just took off running. Y'all, I cannot make this up. I took off running like my life depended on it. Do you hear me? It was something, and it was, y'all, call me crazy. Something wasn't right. And it's just me and them there, you know? So anyways, I takes off running, and I goes to the Bank of America across the street. And it's this lady. She's in a van with her son. And I'm banging on her window. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. And she lets me in. And, you know, I told her the situation. And I said, I came out here with I don't want to be here no more. I'm from South Carolina. And y'all, this lady literally booked my bus ticket. She booked my bus ticket. She took me out to eat. And she until it was time for my bus to load, she took me out to eat. She did not let me out her eyesight. And she got me to the bus station, and she handed me $100, and she sent me home. And I'm on the bus. I'm on the way home. And y'all, those two are blowing my phone down. Y'all, and you just can't put nothing past a jealous person. Like, I don't know if she told him something about me. I don't know if, like, y'all, it was just, I was dealing with two psychos. Do y'all hear me? It wasn't just her. It wasn't just her. Like, and they was on that too. Y'all, it was just a bad situation. So, fast forward, I'm home now. I get a call from her maybe a week later. I'm back home. I'm back to square one, you know? So, and the lifestyle itself, I feel I could do it. At the time, I'm like, I can do it. It was just the situation that I was in. So it's not what I was doing, or it was just a situation, you know. So gets a call from her. Oh girl, apparently she left him, and she was wanting to make sure that I wasn't going back to him, y'all. And it was just, like I said, it was weird. Oh girl, he's not a real pimp. I'm pregnant by him. If you want to get under some realism, I know a guy. He's sweet. He's from South Carolina. Where you from? He's this and he's that. So me being me, y'all can get in my comments and talk junk. I'm like, what's his name? What's his name? So she ended up connecting me to what will be my second. Y'all, so this is where the story gets interesting. So she linked us up. He came and saw me. And we literally locked in. To this day, love him. Let me tell y'all though. So we locked in, but I didn't go with him that day. Because in the back of my mind, I can do this. I can do it myself. So y'all, when it's 304 pimping, everything is its own world. And so Renegade is what they call when you're doing it without representation, which is not respected. You can get robbed, nothing you can do. You can get beat, nothing you can do. You can get your money took. It's just so much that can happen, and literally you won't be able to do anything about it because being a renegade is not respected. So me being me, thinking I can do it myself. Like I said, me and him locked in. And I end up traveling, trying to do it myself. And I remember a P coming in acting like a T. And literally, I found myself in a very messed up situation. My money was taken from me. It was nothing I can do because I didn't have representation. And I'm not going to go deeper into that rabbit hole, but long story short, I end up needing, we're gonna call him Jay, is the second that she hooked me up with. So I called Jay and I'm like, okay, this has happened to me. And he says that's what's gonna happen every time. You can't be out here by yourself. The game, they don't respect that. So I just didn't want to go far away like that in a situation like that by myself. So I end up hitting up a close home girl, and she was in a very messed up situation. And I'm like, look, go with me with him. If you don't like it, we can leave. You know, if you end up wanting to leave, and you know, by that time, if I'm comfortable enough, I'll stay, or you know, vice versa. She ended up going with me. He took us up north, okay? And this is where I learned 304, okay? Prior, I've mastered the phones by now. I've mastered posting my own ads and working the phones. But he threw me on the blade. Now, it take a different type of 304 and to get on that blade. Y'all ever watch movies, go to the big cities, and you see females have clothes, walking in heels? That's the blade. And it's specific streets that T's ride down and pick up girls. So we're up north. He also took us to a club called Ebony Inn, where we were able to dance. And in Ebony Inn, you can bust dates in there. So, yeah, I'm deep into the game at this point. I've had one P. I've been doing it on my own, and this is my second one. And, yeah, I'm on the blade. Y'all, you're told to keep your head down. You cannot look another P in the eyes. Even on a blade, they're going to be chasing you, trying to knock you, literally gorillas on your neck, and you can't do nothing but walk and still try to bust dates. You can't look them in the eyes. You can't say nothing back to them. You can't. If you look them in the eyes, they can take your money. And it's like, all the P's standing on the corner, like 304 is getting chased. It's just like, y'all, the most craziest thing I ever experienced.